Hello and welcome to a belated but still going session of Told Games Foundry where we're playing through the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. We are now on session 16, despite what the blurb says there. We're going to be starting off in Ghostgate. Today, okay, got a little bit of an update there. Done. We'll see if that actually gets out to the stream. It doesn't usually, so we'll just have to see. Anyway, we're starting off in Ghostgate. This is one of the stops of the pilgrimage, but I really needed it to get here in order to do some leveling up. There is a Master of Spear training here, so I needed a little bit of extra spear training to put me over into the next level. That level then captured a lot of the training that I did in the previous session. I had kind of a slugfest with somebody the last time around, a Nerano fellow with House Hlalu. Obviously, House Hlalu and House Redoran, they don't get along so well. But my hand-to-hand wasn't so good, so it was a long time of both of us really just pounding on each other. And eventually I increased my hand-to-hand by 20 levels. Good heavens, not 20 points, 20 levels. And so now I have a hand-to-hand of 25. I can hold myself in a fist fight if I need to. Sort of. Well, that gave me plenty of progress towards speed, and so I went and found a trainer, but the trainer I had been using for spear wasn't cutting it anymore, so I needed to find the only other spear trainer in the game that could actually help me on this, and he happened to be in Ghostgate. So that's what brings me here. Ghostgate is kind of right dead center, a little south of center, in the middle of Vardenfall, the island of Morrowind, where the story takes place. And how about I move us all over into the game itself so you can kind of see. Here we are. We have here our map of Vardenfall. This dark spot in the middle, that's the volcano, Red Mountain. And here I am right at the foot of Red Mountain, basically. So, Ghostgate is part of the Ghostfence, that they call it. And the Ghostfence is keeping... Oh, go back to this. The Ghostfence is keeping in all of the horrors that pour out of the volcano, Red Mountain. Dagoth Ur is the ancient arch-enemy of all Dunmer, and he's been living in this volcano for as long as anyone can remember. Very long story that we haven't really gotten much into, other than he's a really bad dude. Sometimes they call him and his following the Sixth House. Currently there's actually only 5 legitimate houses, and really only 3 houses that you can join in the game. So anyway, that's kind of where things are there. I'm going to bring up a different map of Vardenfall. Here, check this out. Okay, we got... Ghostgate here. Ald'ruhn is just right there, but there's this little mountain range in between, and rather than try and go up and over the mountain, so I decided I wanted to walk through the Foyada from Fort Moonmoth, from Balmora, really. So I did this whole big walk, getting a little dicey. I was running low on potions, couldn't heal, so I wound up running from cliff racers and all sorts of things just to get in there. I did manage, and now that I have walked there once, there you can kind of see the path I took. Now that I've walked there once, I have no qualms about using teleportation stuff to get here again. Alm CV intervention, I think, might take you here, might not. But I also have a fancy teleport ring. If I go to towns, I can go straight to Ghostgate Smith, and that actually brings me into this room right where I left off in the game. So this smith, why this smith happens to be important is he is a purveyor of some very fine wares, including glass. If you're new to the series, glass is not, transparent glass as we think of it. It is actually a kind of greenish ore, a crystalline sort of ore. And at present, I bought basically his entire stock of glass equipment, and a lot of it I am wearing at present. So you can see me decked out in a number of glass pieces. The glass bits are the green gem-like parts. I also have a skirt on. Can't quite get an entire outfit of glass. He didn't have all of the pieces. So you can see, if I remove my skirt, you can see that I'm wearing actually some Dark Brotherhood greaves underneath. You can layer lots of clothing in this game. Kind of nice. So, yeah, I have a lot of glass. Glass is considered light armor, and it's quite efficient. That glass armor is giving me an armor rating of 63, as you can see there, which is not quite double, but a big step up from the Dark Brotherhood set that I had been wearing. Okay, so all that. So I did a little bit of that off camera. I did level up off camera as well. The Master Trainer was here in Ghostgate.
Do you need something out there?
To find him,
Hello.
I had to work through this door. It had been locked. I used my new skeleton keyring.
Go ahead.
This guy here, Myrtus Falandas, is our Master Trainer of spear usage. As you can see, he also is decked out in a complete set of glass. A number of people are in here.
Greetings, Outlander.
Ghostgate is
Don't I know you from
on the other
somewhere?
side of the gate. It's kind of dangerous, so a lot of dressed up folk here. Okay, so meanwhile, also in Ghostgate, I was doing a little bit of exploring. There are two towers in Ghostgate. I was kind of underneath one of the towers, the Tower of Dusk. And, yeah, so I think I explored most of the underbelly of the Tower of Dusk. This area is kind of a inn, pub place. But let me see if I can go upstairs. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and see what's in the upper part of this tower.
Do I
Buoyant
know
armature.
you?
Okay.
Yes,
Hello.
Outlander?
Oh, lady is in all glass except her helmet, which is a Daedric helmet. Any info for me? Looking for anything particularly useful. 7 Graces. It is customary for every member of the temple to do the pilgrimage of the 7 Graces. If you want to learn more, read The Pilgrim's Path. I've already done 1 or 2 of... Yeah, 2 of the stops on the Pilgrim's Path. As it turns out,
I've heard a lot
Ghostgate is
about you,
another
Outlander.
one.
Go ahead.
So I'll need to find out what
What
can
is
be done
this
about
about?
that there. Ghostgate is a stronghold that guards the only passage through the Ghostfence and into the blighted region of Red Mountain. Yeah, not a great place to go. Alright,
I've heard
well,
a lot about you.
Well,
this is the
beyond
top of the
measure,
tower.
Outlander.
Nothing else to do here. However, locked door. Always suspicious of those.
Outlander.
I believe without going outside, I can actually just Ghostgate. That leads me to the region of Ghostgate. Still some things flying around. Oh, I did procure a couple of potions as well between games. Now, if I go around, I think I can get to the other tower. Yeah, kind of going up and over like this. Ghostgate Temple. So in between the two towers, there's this temple area. As you can see, there's a little funeral ancestor worship pile there. Several deities. Nope, these are all various saints of the tribunal faith. Most of them, I frankly have no idea. I knew about Veloth. He was pretty big in separating the Dunmer, then
I'm
called
listening.
Chimer people,
Go ahead. A lot about you, Outlander. Go ahead.
from separating the Chimer people from the High Elves of Somerset. So we have various other ones. Vivek's Fury. This is another one. Make a donation of 5. Sure, I'll get Vivek's Fury as a blessing. There's kind of a depiction of Vivek on there. You see the bald Dunmer there. You can't see his coloration, but Vivek has 2 colors. He's carrying a sword in this one. He's often depicted with a spear. One that's particularly interesting is this Shrine of Saint Nerevar. You don't see too many of these, but Nerevar is a big part of the legend. I'll go ahead and get the spirit of Nerevar here. Let's see. Let's talk to some people. What brings you to the temple, layman? Have you been lax in your duties? No? Before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith by making the pilgrimage of the 7 graces. I have. Simply follow the directions in that book to each shrine. When you have visited each of these shrines, speak with me again, and then he'll let me join. Well, then he'll start giving me duties, and I can actually start doing some of the quests for the temple.
I've
But
heard
stuck
a lot
on that
about you,
pilgrimage
Outlander. Go ahead.
thing. Okay, so are you on the pilgrimage here? I am. The pilgrimage shrine nearby commemorates the labor and inspiration of the tribunal in creating and maintaining the arcane barriers of the Ghostgate. It also memorializes the courage and sacrifice of the ordinators. They wear a yellowish outfit with masks. The buoyant armigers, they're usually in netch leather clothing, kind of a whitish or creamish color. Crusaders and pilgrims who have lost their lives here defending Morrowind against the damnable hosts of Dagoth-Ur. Lots of little things we can ask about here. But, let's see what she thinks about the Tribunal. The Tribunal, 3 gods, Almalexia, Vivek, and Sothasil, often abbreviated Alm-CV for Almalexia, Sil, Vivek, Alm-CV. They are the mortal guardians who walked the earth, defeated Dunmer's greatest enemies, the Nords and the Dwarves, and achieved divine substance through superhuman discipline and virtue, and through supernatural wisdom and insight. So she says. Dagoth-Ur is the evil, immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds Dagoth-Ur and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset Dunmer and Morrowind. All of the evils, mind you. Dagoth-Ur dwells in the fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin called Ash Vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters. Yeah, he's kind of bad news. Alright, so, while we're here, let's do some bartering. Bargain, cheap stuff, not worth paying for. Quality, restore health. Those I will definitely get. And standard, restore health. Yeah, sure, I'll get those as well. Brilliant. Let's see what spells she's got. Almalexia's Grace, Calming Touch, Fortify Personality, Turn Undead, Fortify Willpower, Drain Fatigue. I don't think I need any of those. I'll go ahead and get Calming Touch. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get it. There we go. I can also make spells. And I had the Calm Person effect. Calm Humanoid, they call it. I can make it as well. Let's say, somewhere about 30 for 80 seconds. Spell chance, and I'll tell you, you know, you have a negative 58% chance of casting that spell, meaning no chance. Also, it costs 112.
I'm listening.
Show you that
Go ahead.
Calm Humanoid spell that I don't know if that's the one I picked up. That's on target. The Calming Touch was the other one. So you see that this one actually has a 48% chance of being effective, and this one has a 38 chance. They're also much more mana efficient when you buy the pre-bought ones. There's a patch that kind of redoes that. Can't remember if I did that patch or not. So here we are here. I'm not seeing the place that I'm supposed to go to for my pilgrimage. So let's just take a look here. Fields of Kumu, yeah, I need to go there at some point. Shrine of Daring, Shrine of Generosity. There's like 3 or 4 that are all in Vivec, the city of Vivec. Coal Cave, I did that one. Ghostfence, the Shrine of Pride. The Ghostfence is a lasting symbol of the indomitable will and power of Alm Sivi. There's that acronym. And a monument to the Dunmer pride in overcoming its enemies. The Shrine of Pride is found within the Ghostfence, just northeast of Ghostgate itself. Okay, the safest route to Ghostgate is along the Foyada Mamea, which is how I got here. A volcanic ravine running from the top of Red Mountain southwest to its end just below Balmora. An old Dwemer bridge crosses the Foyada near Fort Moonmoth. Yeah, I went across that, it was kind of cool. A pilgrim may follow the Foyada Mamea all the way to Ghostgate. Any journey inside the Ghostfence is dangerous, but even the most timid pilgrim should be safe so long as he does not stray too far from the Ghostgate and flees any minions of Dagoth-Ur. When you address the shrine, it is customary to leave a soul gem in remembrance of our ancestors who were bound to the tribunal's service. So, I need a soul gem. I got some lesser and petty ones here. I suppose we can see if that will work. Okay. Well, I did dawn over there. Dusk is this one over here. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. So here's one of those ordinators.
Tidings.
Yeah. House Indoril. Part of the House of Lord Nerevar himself. They are the ones who provide the soldiers for the ordinators. And the ordinators are guards for Vivec and company. You don't see them much outside the city of Vivec. I guess there's a few here. Anything? Well, let's see what you have for bartering. Ooh, more potions. cheap potions? No. Potion of cure blight, cure common, paralyzation, cure poison, water breathing, water walking. Nah. None of those.
Haven't I heard of you?
Bit of a study area
I'm
here.
listening. Go ahead.
Okay, what about the latest rumors? Eh. Barter, what do you got? Bargain and cheap. Cure blight, cure poison. Standard restore health. Basically, I just buy as many of those as I can get my hands on. Let's see what we got. Burden of Sin, Realms Cure. Definitely not. Second barrier. Restore various things. Okay. Nothing worth much interest there. Check the top of the tower here. How do? What do you have to say about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders have a prophecy that one day a reincarnation of the legendary hero Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the invaders and restore the ancient dark elven nation. But the Tribunal Temple says this is a false and profane superstition, and the Ordinators deal mercilessly with those who profess such beliefs. Okay. So the Nerevarine prophecy.
Do I know you?
You don't want to mention it too often around here. We got a little Indoril helmet. Those are always fun looking. Indoril shield. You can see on the shield there is a triangular icon there. That is a symbol of the tribunal itself. In this case, there's a big hand in the middle of it. I don't know what the hand signifies. Maybe that's supposed to be Nerevar? A symbol for Nerevar, maybe?
You may speak.
Here we have an Ordinator. No, we have Summon Relis. Yeah, what does he have to say about Ordinators? Ordinators are the holy guards and soldiers of the temple. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking because they're part of House Indoril, maybe the hand has something to do with Nerevar. Let me see if I can get downstairs. Ghostgate. If there's a lower level for this particular tower. There is. Great. Let's see what's down here. Maybe nothing of importance. What do we got? Barter? Oh, God, an assortment of stuff, don't we? Shockbite halberd. Probably nothing too crazy, though. Dire frost arrows. Not bad. A water spear. Casts water breathing when you strike with it. Okay. A lost tower shield. Nah, don't need it. Either of those. That's all pretty much junk. Let's check the scrolls. I do tend to use scrolls. CV intervention. Yeah, I got enough of those for now. Blight disease, resist fire. Scroll of purity of body. Ooh. Look at that. That's kind of a Hail Mary scroll right there. Let's go ahead and grab it. Scroll of restoration. Yeah, I'll get those. Vivification. Cure paralyzation on self, but you can't cast it if you're paralyzed. Oh well. The Mind Feeder. That's kind of fun. The Ninth Barrier. Ha! It casts poison on you, even though it does a lot of resistance stuff on you. Spell Absorption. That's pretty high. It's a little too variable for me. Restore health and fortify attack. Oh, that's a very rare effect. Yeah, let's go and grab those. And no, I don't need things like knives or pillows. Sure. And this person also does enchanting. Yeah, it's good to know. I don't need
What is
to
this
do
about?
any enchanting at the moment. I suppose I could do some enchanting on this glass armor. That's worth enchanting.
Haven't I heard of you?
Yeah, I haven't heard of you. For your card.
Yes, Outlander? Yes, Outlander?
Let's see what else we got.
Go on about your business.
There was a 100 level locked door in the other place too.
Citizen.
Stop looking at me. Curious if I crouch down. Oh no, he totally is paying attention to me.
Tidings.
Okay.
Haven't I
One
heard
more
of
door.
you?
See what we got in here.
Haven't I heard of you?
More bartering, more spells. Alright, sure. Bargain, cheap. Nah. Spells? Temptation. What's that one? Oh, okay. Strong frost shield. I wonder if that's better than the dire versions that I have. Zenithar's Gospel. Nah. Regenerate. That's kind of a neat little spell. Sure, we'll grab it. Nice restoring spell. Okay, we'll go and grab those two. Now I know I have dire weakness to frost. That's what I have. Do I have frost? First barrier. Fire shield. But not great fire shield. Alright then. Let's go ahead and grab those great spells. Or strong spells, that's what. Good. Alright. Well, inside Ghostgate
Haven't I
and the
heard
towers
of you?
thereof wasn't a heck of a lot. Just some shopping. Let's go ahead outside and see if I can complete this pilgrimage. Welcome to Ghostgate. Got some things to deal with here. Grab a Viper Skewer. Can I hit it? There we go. Poisoned it. I'm just waiting for the poison to work. There it goes. Nope. No need to... yeah, no need to use up more of my enchantment than necessary. So we've got like a double gate here. We have these pillars with switches on them. They open and close the gates to keep all of the nasties on the other side of the fence. Oh my, a nasty. We have a rat. Blighted rat, of course, so, you know, take that for what it's worth. Oop. Got a blight storm. So you see all this dust and gunk is coming out of the volcano just ahead. So just inside there is supposed to be it's a shrine. This area is kind of dangerous. It's endgame area, to be honest. So I don't want to go too far. Oh boy, that is an ash vampire. Okay. Save. Go ahead and use up your spells, casting him into that rock. You do that while I use up a little bit of health. There we go. Did you use up all your magic? That should do it. Ash slave, not an ash vampire. Alright, good. And I still have all of my effects. No new destructive effects, I think. Oh, where's the shrine? Another vampire or something up ahead. Ash slave or ash vampire. Got a little door into the hillside here. The Yasu mine. Ooh, that is... That is not an ash slave. Making a note for myself that the Yasu mine is unexplored. So this is like an ash slave, but you will see he does not have a face. That is an ash zombie. Big portion of his face has been removed. Kinda creepy, isn't it? Come on, so how much further in do I have to go? I seem to remember that it was up here a little ways, but I didn't think I had to go this far. Spear just increased again. Blighted. So far no blight on me, as far as I can tell. Yeah, no blight yet. How far am I? Okay. I don't think I can climb anymore. There's a skill associated with walking up inclines, and that's called acrobatics. I actually don't think I have enough acrobatics to get up all the way. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna make my way back down the mountain. Something doesn't feel right. But I poke my head in. Just a little bit curious. Light a Nixon. That's not a big deal. Therefore, fortitude about them. Other than that. Yeah, get some pound meat. Lots of hands. Is it just going to be once in this line? I have contracted something or other blight. Oh, crud. Black Heart Blight. Whoa, that's a big hit to my strength. And my endurance. Man, okay. Let's find some Cure Blight. Do I have that in potion form? Common disease? Of course I don't. Okay, so what about in scroll form? I do. Drarier's Miracle. There. There it goes. Nice and clean. Alright. Raw glass. Owned. Who owns it, I wonder? So, as you can see, we got here a glass mine. That's what we're doing. Sure, I'll pick those up for now. How far in do I want to go? You know, not very far. This could take me some time and get me into all kinds of trouble. What I'm here for... Oop, not this way. What I'm here for is that pilgrimage, and then I want it to be out of here. Back down the hill. Maybe go in the other direction. I'll see the shrine a little easier. Those little steaming vents, that's the Ghostfence. You can see it kind of glimmering there. Shoot, got another ash zombie, it looks like. It's not an ash zombie, that's something else. A corpus stalker. Ugh. Bad news. Okay. Well, looks like it's time to ask the internets. Where can I find... Pilgrimage of the Seven Graces? Yeah, so where do I find this thing? Grace of Pride, Ghostfence. The Shrine of Pride is the most difficult because it is remote. Pick up a petty soul gem. Good, got those. Filled or unfilled. It will take one of every kind you have in the inventory. Okay. Head to Ghostgate. Once you reach Ghostgate, look for the pillars with the switches. Go through. Travel north a few paces and then follow the path northeast. Okay, so let's follow those directions. A few paces, then follow a path to the northeast. What is and is not a path? I guess. You want me to go that way? No. Can't even hardly walk that way. So let's see. Looking for a path that heads northeast, and I'm not seeing one. There is that mine. It's calling to me, and I'm resisting. Trying to stay on target here. Last time I went that way, I think, so I guess we'll try this way. Okay, this goes back down. This is kind of east. Going back the way I came. So let's just make sure what I'm looking for isn't in a pocket here. I don't see it. Whoa! Hello. What's stupid? Very stupid rat. Blighted rat, of course. There's something down there that I'm not keen on fighting if I don't need to. There we go. It's gonna be bad news. I think that's a corpus something or other. It's slow. So that's good. I don't have much more poison left on my spear here. So I can kind of attack it from a distance. Spear is already at 52. Well, better grab one of those standard restore health potions. I'm gonna get out my dire viper blade instead. He is healing. I'm over encumbered. What did I get? Black Heart Blight again. Okay, Drearier's Miracle. Let's use the second scroll of it. And I'm ready to get out of here. Lame Corpus. Pick up with corpus weepings. Ugh, yuck. Let's follow this path down the hill. Short blade increased. That's already done on charges as well. Tell you what, let's get my bound dagger out. Okay. Corpus zombie. Yeah, those things heal themselves. That, I believe, is called a fire shock. In this case, a blighted shock. Because everything's bloody blighted here. I was wholly unsuccessful in finding that shrine. Okay, internets. So, let me I need to pull up an actual map, I think, from the internet. Help me out here. View on the map. Okay. So... wow, it really is, like, right next to the fence. Somehow I miss it. Okay, so go to the fence, and then, not northeast, but in the immediate east. Let's see if I can make it back over to the fence. Or to Ghostgate. I'm gonna use my teleport, actually.
Do you need something, Outlander?
Hello.
It's kind of stuck on that incline there against the fence. So let's start this over. Here we are, Ghostgate. There's something over there, too. Go away, you stupid cliff racer. Okay, one switch. Two switches. The Blightstorm seems to have stopped. Well, I hear a bit of it. So it seemed as though, yeah, it wanted me to go this way. Chased by another one of those cliff racers. There it is. Finally. Okay, found the shrine. The Ghostgate Shrine. There you have the depiction of Vivek again. Now, the internets did mention that it takes one of every kind of gem that you own, so I'm going to put those down for a minute. I would like to donate a... there you go. My journal has been updated. The Grace of Pride. Thank you for your pride, Lord Vivek. I shall not doubt myself, or my people, or my gods, and shall insist upon them and my ancient rights. Ghostgate. Pilgrimage done. Alright. Well, now what? Let's see. Okay, I think what I was doing was I was doing some Redoran stuff. So, let's check my journal here. Oh, need to go to smugglers in a cave of Shurenbal, southwest of Gnar Mok. Okay. Let's check out my map here. Get to Gnar Mok. Here's Knissus and several notes. There's on Seth. There's Gnar Mok. I don't know that I have a quick and easy way to get to Gnar Mok through teleportation. So let me see here. So I can come down from Knissus, or I can go west from Ald'ruhn. And I can take a boat from Hla Ode, which is here, or from Kuhl, which is there somewhere. What's my best bet? Probably Ald'ruhn. But let's just, no, I don't want to go to the mainland. Let's try towns. Oh, there is Gnar Mok. Great. I've been there
Nice
once
to see
before.
you, friend.
But out of that Blightstorm. Thank goodness. Let's see what you got. Nope. Just always hunting for potions. Wodarku? Not much is here in Gnar Mok. So, yeah, just a little bit of a fishing village, really. Not much else. There is this estate, I guess. The Arenim Manor. That's not why I'm here. I'm to go south of Gnar Mok. Let's see if it's on my local map already. Shurenbal. Southwest down the coast. So, I guess we'll get to the coast and follow it south. West. That way. I do have a couple of mods on here, and environmental mods are in effect. And I gotta say, the sky upon the water, that looks pretty darn cool. Apparently I did not escape cliff racers. Here's hoping that those cliff racers are not blighted. Oop. Is this it? Yeah, we're here already. So my objective here is to kill some smugglers. Seems easy enough. Take my dagger. Oh, you have some health on you. What do we got? Nope. Okay. Keep going. Okay, you're in combat.
You will die!
There you go.
Now you die!
Short blade increased. God, I'm getting a lot of increases already. Hey, stand still. bit on me. There we go. Found dagger has been quite reliable.
This is the end of you, Swit!
I'll take journeyman stuff. That's pretty decent. Hi.
I'm
You're in
going
combat
to
too.
enjoy this.
Oh, what did you cast on me? Well, whatever it is, it's over now. Standard potion of invisibility. Sounds like you could have used that. Old gate. Trapped. Let's take out the trap first. There we go. And grab my little conjured dagger. Ah, a conjured dagger disappeared. Get a new one.
You won't escape
Wow.
me that easily.
You Inma.
These guys are not going down quite as fast as I'd love.
Die, scoundrel.
Let me grab this glass jink blade. Try it again. I can paralyze her. Then hit her once with my staff. And just let the poison do its work. Maybe another heal. Not quite enough. There it goes. Should do it. Ice and chitin. Sounds like an interesting read. Light armor. Unnamed book. Shortblade went up. Oh, alright. That's nice. Standard restore health. I'll take that. Sure. Over encumbered. Oh, those books were heavy. Alright, sure. Alright, let's... I think I gotta put a pin in this one, and, get some magicka going. Do a quick save, and start casting Mark. Failed. Quick load. Mark. There we go. I don't need Ashinabi anymore, so I'll overwrite that. And now having done that, it's time for me to drop some things off in storage. So, miscellaneous locations, Balmora Hlalo Manor. Over encumbered at the moment. So I'll go ahead and put my curious. Here is some storage. And what don't I need? I don't need this raw glass. I'll put that there. I'll put my other ingredients in there as well. And there were a few minor enchanted things I don't really need. Flea bite, no. Invisibility for 10 seconds? Maybe. Shadow weave. I'll keep it for now. Nucius Cursed Ring. I might need that for something. I don't need this engraved ring of healing, though. Amulet of Far Silence. Probably never think to use it. Those I'll keep, and I have a few books, and books I'll try and sell to Jobasha. Put my armor back on. So, merchants. Jobasha's rare books. Okay. And Titan. The unnamed book. I need no just sell those two books for now.
You have questions?
Okay. That being done. Recall. Back to Shuren Ball. And here we are. With a little bit of weight to work with. Not much, though. The glass armor does weigh a little bit more than the Dark Brotherhood armor that I was wearing before. So that's unfortunate. It's light armor. It's still kind of heavy for light armor. Okay, so we're dealing with some smugglers here. We got a locked chest. Should be easy enough to deal with. Mostly junk. Common soul gems are nice. Ornate Dwemer Goblet. Something tells me I should have that. Do I need a... No, I need the puzzle box for that. Thieves Guild, was it? Rajid's Dwemer Artifacts. A Dwemer Goblet and a Dwemer Bowl. Don't know if that's an ornate Dwemer Goblet or not. I suppose I'll take it. Blind poison. Not very good poison. Emerald is nice. Steel, so it's not too bad. Scoop. Hey, yeah. I'll take that. For trading, you know. Spoiled cure poison. Diamond. You know, it's not bad stuff all around. Thief ring. Cast when used. I suppose I'll take it, but it's not that great. I may have to drop more things off. Inventory's already filling back up again. Moon sugar. Yes, please. Raw ebony. Boy, they're stuffing some good things in these crates. Yep, that didn't take long. The ebony put me over, I'm sure. Do I have any flint by any chance? No. Well, put that on the ground just so that I can move around a little bit. Finish looking at these crates. Fire salts. Don't see that every day. More spoon or more moon sugar. If you're new to the Elder Scrolls games, moon sugar is a highly addictive substance. Grief. Go ahead and just drink it. Distilled moon sugar you can make skooma out of. So you've been seeing I've been picking up the skooma. It's both funny Pokemon. Both skooma and moon sugar are quite illegal. They're considered illicit substances. Alright, so while I'm stocking up, may as well grab the scrap metal that was in some of these places. Yeah. Since I'm going to be doing my teleport thing all over again. And... oh, wow. What did I drink? Grief. Yeah, that helped out quite a bit. I'll have to remember that. Carry around some grief just so I can carry more stuff. Okay, anyway, let's just do the same thing that we just did. Back to Hlalo Manor. Before my grief runs out. Dump the moon sugar, ebony, scrap metal, very heavy stuff. Fire salts. A lot of this stuff is for me to be doing alchemy later. Definitely don't need the skooma on my person. I don't even think I need a potion of cure common disease. Stuff that there. I'm going to put my lesser soul gems away now that I have common soul gems. Yeah, back down to 183. I'll put that away. Okay. And extravagant, exquisite amulet. Maybe not. You know, I will carry Flynn with me. Flynn also raises one's strength. So, when your strength goes up, your carrying capacity also goes up. Time to recall. Back to Shuren Ball. There we go. Took 2 loads out of here. That's worthwhile. Here we go. Okay, I think I needed to go this way. One more. Up there. Oh dear. Summoned a bone wolf, it looks like. Ah! Yo! Stop hitting me. No, not for restore fatigue. I just need a restore health. Get a more level ground here. Okay. Now I'll take you down. It's got you separated. He did this summoning, but he summoned the thing behind him. You had a neat thing there. Steel dye katana. A 2-handed long blade. Interesting. Greater mark on self. Hey! Cool! I was gonna make one of those. Now I don't have to. Cool. I'm saved. I'm immediately going to replace Mark with the amulet. That's going to be magic items of Mark. Excellent. So I got both Mark and Recall now. That's going to be way better than using up more than half of my mana on a mark spell that's probably going to fail. Okay. Well, this is the end of Shurenball, so I'll just go ahead and see what we got in these barrels. Looks like it's going to be more of the same. Dormer coin. Semi-random assortment of stuff. Moon sugar, pound meat, gold. More moon sugar. There's some flint. Okay. And I'm one Dwemer coin over. Let's go ahead and drink that Flynn. Open up these other crates. 1-8 Dwemer pitcher. Was that one of the things I needed? I suppose I'll grab it, doesn't hurt. You'll notice I'm leaving most of the iron and steel armor bits behind. Don't really have a need for those. Fortify Ring of Transfiguring Wisdom. Fortify Enchant. 7 to 30 okay. 7 points for 30 seconds. Sounds interesting. Okay. Alright. That's it for Shurenball. Let's go ahead and report my success to fellow. Let's unload my stuff first. Okay, recall back to Hlalo Manor. The recall version of this, by the way, puts me right on top of the guy. There we go. Move all this stuff over. Yeah, put the picture away. Dwemer coin, don't need it. Petty soul gem, don't need it. Rest I gotta keep, yeah. Do I have any potions stashed here? Yeah, I have some standard fatigue. Here. Let's go ahead and store a few more, actually. I use those less often. Okay, that's done. Now my other teleport ring. Great Houses locations. Redoran, Bal Isra, Ald'ruhn, Serethi Manor. That's what I need.
It's so good to meet you.
Yeah, I was doing errands for this guy. That's what brought me to Shurenball. Any word on the smugglers in Shurenball? Indeed. So the leaders of Shurenball are dead. Good. They shall trouble House Redoran no longer. How about some advancement? What do you think? Congratulations. You have earned the rank of House Cousin in House Redoran. I don't meet the requirements. And I have not performed enough duties. Well, you can help me with the duties part. Arethin Mandas, once a great noble of House Redoran, now claims to be the Lord of West Gash. Really? And is demanding tribute from travelers on the road to Margon. I haven't been to Margon yet. I guess it's time. I need someone to stop the mad Lord Arthan Mandus. Is he in Margon? You can find him in the Cavern of Milk. Great title. Cavern of Milk. On the Ald'ruhn Caldera Road, west of Ald'ruhn, two crossroads marked by signposts are very close to one another. To reach Milk, head west from the Gnisis sign on the westmost signpost, and watch right for a north branching path to Milk. The Mad Lord has a few loyal followers, and some outlaws have joined his estate. He has an estate, huh? The Cavern of Milk is his estate. They will protect Arthan Mandus with their lives. Continue. I would prefer that Arthan Mandus be cured of his madness rather than killed. You might want to go to Ebonheart and speak with Larar Mandus, Athrin's father. Now that's interesting, so I can't just go in and mow everybody down. Okay. Ebonheart opens up a whole big can of worms. So I don't think I was planning on going there quite yet. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one off. Meanwhile, there was something else I wanted to take care of regarding some ash statues. Let me see if I can look in my journal and find it. So here we go. Loros Serrano took the ash statue from me and said that the statue had some sort of corrupting influence. I should ask Varvor Serethi to speak with Loros Serrano. Which I did. I told him. He agreed. Varvor Serethi remembered where he got the ash statue. That's where I needed to go. He got the statue by gambling at the Rat in the Pot with Galtus Govran. Okay. So I need to go to the Rat in the Pot, speak to Arvis Guthrin.
I suppose we can talk. What do you want?
So this is kind of the...
Tell me what you want.
The seat of House Redoran. I want you to get out of the way, that's what I want. There we go. This is kind of the seat of House Redoran here in Ald'ruhn. I know I've been popping around a bunch of places this time around. But yes, here we are in Ald'ruhn. This place is called Scar, and the manors that are included under it are called Underscar. The Rat in the Pot is in one of these oddly shaped buildings. Apparently this is called Velothi architecture. And here on the lower westmost level, we have Fighters Guild over there, we have the Mages Guild over there, and we have the Rat in the Pot, which is this building here. The Rat in the Pot is the location of the Thieves Guild. Obviously they don't put it on the sign, but that's where the Thieves Guild are. I've done a number of quests for a fellow named Aimgoth the Jeweler. This little
Greetings and salutations.
Here, he likes me quite a lot. What is it, Blackcap? Are you here for jobs, or are you ready for advancement? I am ready for advancement. Oh, I was doing advancement. I am now Oya the Operative, but I need to perform more jobs for my brother thieves and practice my skills. So to continue advancing in the Thieves Guild, I need to go to... I already did Sugar Lips Habasi's stuff in Balmora, so I need Big Helland and Gentleman Jim Stacy. So. Oh, and right next to him is the guy I needed to speak to about those ash statues. What do you want? Ash statues?
You will suffer greatly.
How could you? No, never mind. I'll just have to take care of this right now. Well. Come on, hit me so that I can hit you back. Done. Now it's self-defense. What was all that about? More ash statues. Those will pick them up. Just barely. 2 little steel daggers. Alright, let's read this note. Here's another crate of statues. These are to be placed here in Ald'ruhn. Place the statues quickly and wisely. Destroy this note. Do not disappoint me again. Hanarai. Don't know who Hanarai is supposed to be. Well, I have made some progress on the statues thing. The person who was interested in these statues was a priest in the Ald'ruhn temple.
I suppose we can talk.
Kind of the story that's been going on here is... Oops. Hi, Keiki White. Yeah, so I just killed a thief, but he hit me first. Yep. Thanks for joining me and popping in the chat. The deal with these ash statues is that one of them had been given to the son of a council member for House Redoran. This son then went on to murder his best friend under the influence of the statue. Father, of course, thought something weird was up, had me investigate. That's when I found the statue. I think this is the guy I needed to talk to. And then said, take the statue to the guy in the temple.
Something, Outlander?
Loros Serrano. He'll know. And we got his son's name cleared. Have I found out anything more about Varvar's ash statue? Why did he have so many statues? It sounds like he was distributing them all throughout the area. Sure, not a problem. I love the lore in Morrowind, so feel free to ask any sort of questions. But Varvar's ash statue. I found a note on Galtus Govern's body when I asked about the ash statues. Let's see here. Perhaps this Hanari is Hanarai Sutlana. Wow, these Dunmer names. Sutlanapal. She claims to be an outcast Ashlander. Her house is the first one on the right, down the stairs from the temple. She may be as unwilling to talk as Galtus. Take these potions in case you need them. I do need them. I use way too many potions. Used to play all the time and never got finished the game. Without quest markers, it made it difficult for me. Yeah, for this one, you really have to rely on this kind of clunky journal. You can go to the various journal segments, and another way to do it is looking at your quests, and it will show you all of your journal entries specific to the quests. That one's not so helpful, but usually it will give you a clue as to where to go. If you were watching earlier in the stream, though, it sure did not work out for me when I was trying to find a shrine on the other side of the Ghostfence. Okay, what am I doing here? Need to talk to an Ashlander who's probably going to be hostile. First door on the right when I left the temple, I believe is what they said. Let me get my local map here and just do that. Oh, yeah, okay, so it's like directly in front of me, that building there.
Hello.
Okay. Do a quick save. Okay. Well, this person's probably going to attack me. Let's top off some health.
You seek information, Redguard?
I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Oh, you offer training. What? Well, probably not for too much longer. Let's go ahead and... out of curiosity, if I max out your disposition towards me...
There is no escape!
Ash statues. No, what? No, where did you... Damn. Okay. looks like I'm gonna be killing off a bunch of red guard or a bunch of Dunmer today.
Stupid!
Stupid! You're done. Well, at least I didn't lose anything trying to give her money first. And there's yet another Ash statue. And I'm yet again over my limits. I gotta do something about my strength. Let's drink Flynn. Booze makes me stronger. You know, just to double check.
I suppose it is my
Make sure that there was nothing else in her house that I needed to pick up. There wasn't any notes or anything on her body, no. But there is a wooden door. Let's see if I can pick that lock. Okay. And also trapped, so... There we go. Security. Ooh. That place is red. I'm in the right spot. Okay. That is a banner of the 6th house. We got some creepy stuff here. We got a creepy statue. We got a gazillion Ash statues. Huh. Let's booze up again. We got corpus meat. Gross stuff, but I'll take it. Let's see. Investigate her. Things here. Yeah, whole bunch of Ash statues. That's gonna be... I loved how they make a reference to the guy who used to try to fly at the beginning of the game, and they had him show up in the Soulstime DLC. They did. In fact, there is a game that takes place chronologically before this, Elder Scrolls Online. In Elder Scrolls Online, they also come back to Vardenfall, and the guy with the potion of acrobatics or flight or whatever it was, he's in that one too. The corpus are on the other side of that ash wall, yeah. Yeah, they're in various places. They're in hidden bases as well. Corpus-infected beings are the work of Dagoth Ur, bloated zombie-like figures. I actually fought a couple of them earlier on in the stream as I was bumming around inside the Ghostfence earlier. They're nasty business. Bad dude got it. Yeah, that lady was definitely not a good dude. Let's take these Ash statues to the priest
Speak
before
your
my
needs.
Flynn wears off.
Greetings, Outlander.
Okay.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
By killing Hanarai Asutlanapal, the source of these Ash statues in Ald'ruhn has been shut down. Let us hope so. I admire your achievement, but we must remain vigilant against anyone who comes to Ald'ruhn with Ash statues. Okay. That has been done. Oh, more quality, restore health. Grab that. Grab the grief, because that seems to be helping things a little bit. Gives me a little bit of time before I have to do my teleporting. Okay. Go ahead and buy those. Back to Hlalo Manor. If you're just joining me, Kaiki, this is my chest where I've been storing all of my stuff. Yes, it is a dead body. Corpus hunks. Large wrapped corpus hunks. Why did I grab those? Because I think I'm gonna need them later on. Let's see, what else do I have? All these ash statues. Yeah, the neat thing about this particular corpse is that it never despawns. And other interesting things about it is that corpses have an unlimited capacity. So the number of icons that you see here of all of the various stuff I've been putting in there. Goodness, I'm more of a pack rat than I thought. Yeah, crates and those things. There's a bunch of crates over here, but they only can hold 10 or 20 or 100, 10, 20 or 50 maybe objects at a time. Unlimited in this one. So, and it never despawns because it is required for a quest. So, good old Roland Hlalo is my my carrying container. He likes to wear some of my better armor pieces. Alrighty. Well, yeah, I finished that little side quest. I'm just checking off things left and right. Continue the Red Ring quests, Ghostgate pilgrimage. Okay, so also on my list, I was going to check out the Balmora. I'm still kind of heavy. What have I got here? Oh, grief is very heavy. Okay, I'll drink that first. One of the things I was going to try... Which quest is it essential for? Well, poor Roland Hlalo was murdered in his own house, and I had to go and find who the murderer was. There was somebody who helped me in this endeavor. I've kind of taken over. This house is now my house, but there is somebody else living here.
Speak, traveler.
This person is a former servant of Roland Hlalo, but I brought justice to the murderer. I think I spoke to Neleno Dorvain at the Hladu Council Hall and got my reward, but so on. It's like a free house, didn't know about the corpse. Yeah, well, it's kind of a temporary house for me. I'm just using it because I have a lot of teleport features that come back to this place so I can get to it pretty easy. And then also it's in Balmora. Balmora is a hub for all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, and I have a bed here that I can squat in. Exactly. I do hope eventually to make my way up in the ranks with House Redoran, and doing that eventually will get me an estate of my own, and I can then spread out my stuff among multiple crates and barrels and baskets and whatnot. Do it that way. Let's get a good rest in though. Yeah, I'm not nearly far enough with House Redoran yet to do that though, so it'll be a while. For now, this one corpse, it'll do. Alright, so next on the list... Oh, wow, it's already about 4 o'clock.
Why do you disturb me?
I'll go a little bit longer, I think. At least long enough to get to
You got my ear, let's hear it.
a destination. One of the things I was going to try next was furthering my career with the Imperial Legion. Imperial Legion is, well, Imperial. part of that branch of things. They are a more martial faction, whereas the Imperial Cult is more the divine side of the Imperials. But the Imperial Legion, kind of foot soldiers, armies of the Empire. They have a few bases here and there. Many of them end with the word moth. Moon moth, buck moth. There's a cult? Oh man, there are so many cults, and you can join 2 of them. I'm part now of the Imperial Cult, and there's also the Temple, also known as the Tribunal Cult. There's also the what they call the 6th House Cult. That's a big one. I suppose there are various cults for vampires as well. The list goes on and on. West Gash region. This is not... Yeah, okay, this is where I wanted to go. They call it a cult, but in some cases it's a little more benign than malevolent, right? Just a bunch of people with sharing a common religious belief. That is one creepy shadow. Dude, I think that was you.
What say you?
Yeah, alright. You cast a very long shadow. Alright, so here in Fort... You have heard of the Tribunal, of course, yes, but no idea the Legion had a cult. Yes, Fort Moonmoth is haunted. Yeah, the Imperial Cult is kind of... Like, you have 2 different ways to go if you want to be a religious caster, and Imperial Cult and the Temple, or the Tribunal Cult, are like 2 different ways to go about it. The Imperial Cult is much more focused on the 9 divines, so characters like Mara and Zenithar, Stendar, those divine beings are in the purview of the Imperial Cult. In the Temple, of course, you have Almsivi, Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek. Right. So you have the triune gods of the Dunmer. They're the local group. The Imperial Cult is more of all Tamriel. Anyway. So here I am at Fort Moonmoth. I couldn't do much the last time I visited here because I wasn't part of the Imperial Legion yet. To do that, I had to go to Genesis and
Aren't you a sight?
talk to
What can I do for you?
Darius. But now I can, if only I had remembered to bring my stupid armor. Back to Roland Hlalo. I forgot my stupid armor. I'm not even going to be able to wear that armor, I don't think. Because I'm maxed out on inventory. Alright. Grief has to go. Imperial Chain Kurias. Good news is... Yep, over encumbered. Alright, I gotta put some stuff away. Quality restore health. Those are... These pushes may be weighing me down. Exclusive restore health. I guess I'll trim down on the potions a bit. Yes, my black hole storage corpse. Right. I have minimal strength right now, to be fair. I think I'll just kind of have enough potions for a little bit. What else is weighing me down so much? A few soul gems. Well, actually, I'll just put all of them in there. I don't need soul gems because I'm not using I'm not doing that kind of enchanting at the moment. Though I suppose I could be doing some enchantment stuff and recharging my spears when they run out. Then I could just carry around one spear instead of two. It's worth a thought. Alright. I'll just deposit my armor there. Okay, now let's go ahead and get Divine Intervention. I don't have that spell. Let's get a scroll of Divine Intervention. Ready. Cast that. I believe that takes me straight back to Fort Moonmoth. There we go. Now I'm wearing the correct armor, and I can speak to Rad Hardheart, who I believe
You've got the better
is
of me,
the
so go ahead.
quest giver here in the Imperial Legion. Advancement. I can fight with the best of them, but I don't seem to understand how to follow orders. Do you have any orders for me, Rad Hardheart? Yes. The Buoyant Armigers have challenged us to a hunt. Go kill a Dwemer Centurion and bring me the scrap metal. Can someone at the Mages Guild teach you Divine Intervention so I don't have to carry the scroll for it? I don't think so. I think I have to go to Ebonheart, where the Imperial Cult has its base. I haven't been able to do anything with the Imperial Cult yet because I haven't been to Ebonheart yet. And once you join the Imperial Cult in Ebonheart, then there's, I think, 3 different varieties of quests that you can do with the Imperial Cult. There's Almoners, there's Lay Healers, and there's something else. So there's like 3 different categories of quests. But all of that unlocks in Ebonheart, and I think the spell for that is going to wind up being in Ebonheart. Until I get in with the Imperial Cult, nobody's selling me that spell. Okay, the Ordinators have challenged us to a hunt. They claim they will bring in the skin of a corpus piece. We will do one better by bringing in the scrap metal from a Dwemer Centurion. The only Dwemer ruins I know of are Arknthand, just to the north. But I hear it's being overrun by bandits. Yeah, okay. What about scrap metal? Do I have the scrap metal? No. Go to a Dwemer ruin and find some. You know what I did just do, however, is get an amulet of mark. I'm gonna mark right in front of this guy. Overwrite Shurenball. And back to my treasure chest. Because I can get some scrap metal. How much does he need? Let's find out. Okay.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
So, I'm using a thing called multi-mark, and thus I'm able to mark multiple places and recall back to my list of places. If I found the scrap metal, do I have it? Yes, here it is. Yes, excellent. As you've guaranteed didn't have to even go to Arknthand. I'll go there eventually, though. As you've guaranteed our victory over the Ordinators, I should probably give you a little something for your trouble. Here's 500 drakes. That's a heck of a lot of money for scrap metal. Advancement? Nope, more orders. Okay. I need a champion to rescue the hermit, Josine and Swap. Josien and Swap. That multi-mark sounds incredibly useful. Yeah, I'll show you the other thing that I have for getting around. Josien has been trying to teach the Arabenism of the imperial culture and virtue, but some of the Ashlanders do not appreciate his efforts. He was at the Arabenism camp, but was taken from here. Go find Justin, deal with his captors, make sure he is safe, and report back to me. Ooh, this is way out there. The camp is in the wastelands of Molag Amur, a land of fire and smokes in southeastern Vardenfall. Here, let me mark it on your map. Well, I'm not going there anytime soon. At least wasn't planning on it. He marked it on my map, though. Let's go ahead and give that a look. Huh. Yeah, I haven't been anywhere near there. Wolverine Hall. I have no idea what that is. Miranda's. Fields of Komu. You know, I may be starting to run out of things to do here on the western side of the continent. Maybe time to head to Vivek. Well, maybe not. Okay, so I had a late start. That's why I went a little bit past 4. Multimark, right. So I have Multimark, and now I have an Amulet of Mark and an Amulet of Recall, each of which casts Greater Mark and Greater Recall, which is the updated version. So let me show you my updated Recall. Here we go. We have 7 different places that I have marked on my map. Mark 7 brings me right back to Rad Hardheart. Mark number 1 brings me right next to my corpse. So I can load myself up with as much stuff as I want, go straight to my corpse, dump it all, and go back to whatever I was doing. But I don't remember exactly how many marks I'm permitted. We'll find out later. The other thing that I have is this thing here called the teleport ring. It works a little bit like a book. You use it by trying to wear it, and then it brings up this interface. And this has a number of locations keyed to it that are useful, including Balmora Hlalo Manor. So there you go there. But also Fields of Kumu, Ebonheart Imperial Chapels, Jobash's Rare Books, you know, a variety of places that are handy. Yep. So that's... And apparently I put down some sugar at one point. So that's a good way to get around. Other ways to get around are going to a Mage's Guild. They have teleport things there. You can also use a Silt Strider to get to some of the other coastal areas. There is a thing called a Propleon Chamber, which brings you to various Dunmer strongholds, most of which have been taken over by rather sinister groups like Sixth House bases and vampires and all sorts of awful stuff. But, you know, shortcuts there. So there are built-in shortcuts, but having the multi-mark and the teleport ring has really made things a lot more efficient for this stream. My personal policy, though, I want to walk a place at least once before I start teleporting there. So, as you can see, I walked all the way to Ghostgate before I started using my teleport ring to take me to Ghostgate, like so.
Hello.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Moonmoth.
Well
Not sure
met.
why, but I'm gonna save here. I'm also going to do some organization. It is time to bring out... Oop, not quite that one. Wrong view. Here we go. Bring out the spreadsheet and reconcile some stuff. So this is how I track how far I am towards my next level. I track it by the skills. So let's see, 45, 37, security went up. 35s, 37, 21, 16, 49. That went up quite a bit. That was short blade. Yeah, and spear went up as well, 2. And then 10, 11, armor went up a tiny bit. Medium armor is 42, 13, 12, 43. 11's... Oh, 12. Mysticism went up just ever so slightly. Alchemy, unarmored. What else we got? 5, 7, or 5, 8, 41, 8, 11, 25. Okay, so everything is updated. As I can see here in this column, I have had 5 skill ups towards speed, and 2 towards endurance, and just 1 in some other things. So my bonus at my next level up is only ×3 on speed and only ×2 on endurance. I need to get both of them to 10 skill ups, which will give me a 5 × 5 bonus, like you see I've done on all of the other levels up to this point. But I'm about halfway there, currently level 8, halfway to level 9. When I get to level 9, I'll put points in like so. And that'll be that for level 9. But that's to come later. Okay, so that is resolved. And so here we go. Thank you so much for joining me. I always enjoy these Morrowind streams. It's a great game if you haven't tried it out. You can still get it in all of the places where you buy games. It's on Xbox Game Pass of all things, if you can stand playing it on a console. Most people play it on the PC, of course. You can buy it on PC. On Steam, it's always available and always really cheap. You can even buy it on like on sale quite frequently for like $5 or something. Lots of great stuff in here. Lots of great mods to use. The modding community is great. I only use a few of them, but there's a ton of stuff out there. But yeah, great game, lots of fun. Next time around, I'll probably poke around one of the other Imperial forts and see if I can further my career a little bit more with the Imperial Legion. Then, I think I probably need to get myself to Vivec. A lot of things are pointing to Vivec. It's just a huge city with lots of stuff going all which directions. It will wind up probably being several hours just in the city of Vivec itself, so I've been putting it off a little bit. But it is getting close to time to do that, so maybe some of that in the future. Streams are happening on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock, Sundays at 2 o'clock. Those are both Pacific time, so do the math that you need to figure that out. And if you want a notification of when that is going to happen, go ahead and make sure to follow along, follow the channel, and it'll give you a little notification when I'm going live. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks Keiko, or KQ White, for jumping in the chat there. Always enjoy having somebody to chat to. And take care. See you next time.